I am so sorry. I am A-okay with everybody ganging up on Boogie. I'm sorry. I am so over it. Like, come on, dude. You're almost 50. What? Boogie decided to hit the Twitters today, and I still call it Twitter. You ain't making me call it X. Alright? Boogie decided to hit the Twitters today at 11:14 in the morning, my time, and said the following. As for an apology, if any fan comes forward and can show me that they lost money on that coin, I will gladly apologize to them. I will try to do more than just apologize and see what else I can do to make you whole. I had every coin I owned deleted from the internet and burnt. I proved this to Mutahar and Coffee, and you can see that publicly. I did not wish to profit from selling this coin, and I never did. And if anyone actually lost money on this shit, I'm genuinely sorry. Come forward, show our devs the wallet and transactions, and we will do what we can to make you whole. As for launching a meme coin, it's complicated. About 8,000 meme coins are launched in a day and only traded by deeply entrenched Solano traders who do this all day, every day. I thought there was no harm in giving them a new shining root. Coffee has explained to me in depth why he believes that was wrong, and I understand. It's why I deleted all videos and tweets, deleted my coins, and agreed with him not to promote it. So Nick comes in and goes, you had access to all the information days ago and villainized the people telling you you're not sorry, you haven't learned anything. If people left you alone, you would have had no problem scamming your fans. No one thinks it's all a big whoopsies, LOL. So then Boogie comes in and says, as I told Coffee, I had a bunch of people hyping me up and telling me to double down. Crypto Bros, Dick Masterson, and others. I'm going to tell you now, you don't know how that sentence enrages me. So I did, even though I wasn't sure that was what I wanted to do. In the end, I realized even if it will make a little money and get me a ton of attention, that just ain't me. Can't do it. Can't handle it. Don't want to hurt people. But I respect your point of view, and I don't think it's too far from accurate. In the end, right now, I could still be promoting it and probably making money doing it by both my podcast and personality, and personally. And probably make money doing it for both my podcast and personally. But I stopped because I can't do that kind of thing. So I put here, I said, bro, you're a grown-ass man. At almost 50, you're still getting hyped up to do stupid shit? I'm in the almost 50 club, and I be damn. Grow the f*** up, Boogie. And I meant what I said. Grow up, Boogie. Grow up. And Nick here had a good point. Why are you blaming Dick Masterson, LMAO? You had a good performance on his stream and now you're throwing him under the bus? Exactly. Like, come on now. He is so full of shit. And I think what it was is he got caught. He got caught, but he didn't just get caught by like smaller YouTubers. He got caught by the bigger YouTubers. And he didn't like the heat. Now, we're going to watch this Charlie video because oh, God bless it. Okay, thank you. I think Charlie actually, in the very first few seconds of this video, he describes Boogie perfectly. Alright, so, Charlie, aka Moist Critical, aka Penguin Zero, came out with a video called Boogie2988 is a Scammer. I believe it came out 2 days ago. So let's watch it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's watch it.
Boogie2988 is not only the most manipulative YouTuber this platform's ever seen, but he's also among the stupidest as well. And this is actually one of his go-to bread and butter defense strategies anytime he finds himself in hot water. He'll always play the card of, oh, I'm not an evil person, I'm just a bumbling moron.
Boom. 18 seconds. 18 seconds in, Charlie summed up Boogie. It only took him 18 seconds. Pack it up, boys. We're done. We're done. We don't need to watch the rest of the video. Literally. He summed it up perfectly.
I got zapped by an idiot beam. Timmy Turner made a wish that I'd be an imbecile and, well, that's out of my control now. I'm not a bad person. I'm just stupid, and you can't be mad at me for that. He uses this signature anime finishing move more often than Goku uses a Kamehameha to finish off an opponent. He is stupid, don't get me wrong, but he is also a bad person. Both of these things are true.
Whoop.
And he's using this defense right now with his latest cryptocurrency scam. I wasn't even going to bother making a video talking about this because talking about any of Boogie2988's L's is like talking about taking the trash out. Who gives a f***? It's garbage, so who cares?
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yes, Charlie is being so real right now. He is being so real about Boogie right now. It's amazing.
Everyone knows it's trash. So why even bother talking about it? Well, in this case, it's especially heinous because he actually did an interview with CoffeeZilla on CoffeeZilla's second channel, Voidzilla, where he was covering Boogie's new crypto scam. And he basically admits to it being a pump and dump, but his defense is that he was too stupid to recognize that. Like, he's too dumb to have known that this was going to be a scam that would hurt his almost non-existent audience. He has a very small pocket of people that still support him left, and he is using them like a fleshlight for a couple of doubloons to pop out the other end as he puts his cock in it. It's
Okay, that's a description. I didn't hear that description because I haven't listened to this whole video, or, you know, I watched the first couple of seconds. That's a description. Oh, God. Holy shit, Charlie. Calm down, bruh.
disgusting. The Boogie298 fan club has less members than the goddamn Balan Wonderworld Enthusiast Society. Like, there's not many of them left, and now Boogie's running a cryptocurrency scam directly at them, yet denying that he's trying to scam his fans, saying that it's obviously just a joke for his fans to point and laugh at. This is mainly meant to target millionaire crypto bros who can kind of just get f***ed. It's also worth mentioning that he was paid $10,000 to promote this fatty token meme coin by a very shady group.
Very shady group. Zane, thank you for being a member for 3 months. It takes a huge idiot to make Charlie this noise. True. Very true.
But I'm sure that's not important. I'm sure that 10,000 doubloons is all just part of the joke. It's all in good humor at the end of the day. I'm sure that had nothing to do with Boogie's involvement here. Now,
okay, let's talk about the guys, the two guys that were helping Boogie with this coin, right? Okay, so for the people that saw them on LolCal Live, would you have given them your money? Would you have gone into a crypto coin with them? There is no damn way. I don't think I'm starting to believe that I don't think Boogie is as dumb as he likes to put out that he is. I'm actually starting to think that Boogie in a way is actually malicious and he's not as dumb as what he says.
I do believe that a lot of people that did put money into this were just hoping that they could dump the bag on even bigger idiots that bought into it trusting Boogie, because there are still people that do have faith in Boogie as a creator and as just a genuine person. I don't know how that still lingers after the documentary that's been dropped about him, where he did his absolute best to make himself look like an insufferable asshole, as well as the numerous other controversies he's found himself in, but there is definitely still a community that rallies behind him. And I have no doubt a lot of people that put money into this were hoping that that community would also put money in so they could dump it onto them. And maybe they were able to, maybe they weren't, but right now it looks like everybody, except for those on the inside, have lost money. You posted a video on your own channel called Fatty, because the name of his token, his scam shitcoin, is called Fatty. He posted the video on his channel. That's for your audience, Boogie. You posted it directly to them. Of course.
He didn't. It wasn't just on Twitter. He actually put it on his channel. Exactly. That is for your audience. You put that video on your channel for the people who still watch you. Yes, 100%.
some of them are going to buy into it because they still have some level of trust in you for whatever delusional reason that might be, but that's definitely broken by now, I imagine. He also just can't dedicate himself to just one excuse here, so he's trying to cover all of his bases so he doesn't look like an evil, manipulative piece of shit here. So he's constantly flip-flopping. So first he was kind of just on the nose about it, like posting tweets saying like he's f***ed anyway, so might as well get some money out of it on the way out, you know, hashtag fatty, stuff like that. And then he's like, well, no, this was actually just for the crypto bros, and I'm not going to lose sleep over them losing money. I was upfront about you putting money.
Did y'all notice how much Boogie flip-flopped? Look how he first put it on Twitter, then he talked to CoffeeZilla, and the way he talked to CoffeeZilla going, yeah, maybe you're right. And then he wants to go in defense against Mutahar, which I don't know why he's always trying to go against Mutahar, because Mutahar destroys him every single time. I don't get it. I don't know what it is with him. I don't understand. And then he goes on Dick Masterson's podcast, and he flips there. He talks big bad shit on LolCow Live, but then he flips back on Twitter. It's like, bro, what? Make up your mind, Boogie. This is why nobody trusts you, because you can never stand 10 toes down on a damn thing you say, bro. You are almost 50 years old. Let me tell you something. At almost 50, okay, you gotta at least have some things in your life that you're able to stand 10 toes down on. That by almost 50, you should have some kind of moral code. Now, not saying you can't change your mind on things, okay? You can. I'm not saying you can't, all right? Because people change their minds and their outlooks on things all throughout their life. But Boogie, you can't tell me as a man at almost 50, you lost all your money on crypto, you're going to turn around and push a pump and dump. Sir, what? And you thought people were dumb enough to fall for this shit and go, oh, you know, Boogie, you know, he's dying of cancer and he's a dumb guy. He didn't mean anything. No, bullshit. We're tired of it, Boogie. We're tired of it. We're done.
Money into this and you're probably going to lose it. That's the joke. So I don't care if you bought in. And his most outrageous one is where he tries to spin this as an actual useful, not scam service, where it's like, oh, this is actually just a really cheap way for the community to buy into my presence. It's going to be a community hub for all of us to kind of just like hang out. So you're kind of paying just to be a part of the community. Like, he's trying every possible excuse to avoid wrongdoing, even though he's fundamentally admitted that it's a pump and dump scheme that he's behind here, which is a crime. It's illegal. You can't do that. Maybe putting it into Magic the Gathering terms will help you understand it to wrap your noodle around it.
Oh, we're going with the Gathering. Oh God. Oh God. Is this going to be another mag situation? Is this what we're about to do? Are we about to do another mag situation? Oh God.
You're ignoring cards' mana costs, and in response, everyone hates you. You can't do that, Boogie. I watched a clip of a podcast Boogie's on once, and of course he always rants about how everyone's always out to get him. He's not a bad guy. Everyone else is evil for attacking him. He's not the bad guy. He's not the villain of the story. And my name got brought up. And he then went on to say that I want to see him dead. I'd rather see him buried 6 feet under than see him succeed, or something to that effect. Which is, of course, a load of horseradish, but it's a really interesting take, how Boogie perceives things. And I don't know if he truly believes this, or if it's...
You know, it's real funny. Boogie talks a lot of shit when the people aren't right there. You know, I can understand the whole kayfabe thing, where, you know, you talk shit for the clicks and the views and stuff like that. But Boogie does this so much on the regular. He literally is a keyboard warrior, and it's disgusting.
It's just a classic Boogie drumming up sympathy kind of thing through lying. But I don't want to see you dead, Boogie, at all. I want to see you stop being a piece of shit scammer who manipulates his audience and constantly lies.
Period. Point blank, period. Oh my God. Period. Point blank, period. Let's go back. Let's hear that again.
Drumming up sympathy kind of thing through lying. But I don't want to see you dead, Boogie, at all. I want to see you stop being a piece of shit scammer who manipulates his audience and constantly lies. That's what I want. That's what the majority of people would like to see. A triumphant story about how you finally took some responsibility for your own actions, grew from them, learned from them, and actually stopped being the asshole that you are. I'd like for you to come forward and stop lying about everything. So like in this situation, just taking it on the chin and openly admitting that you pump and dump scammed your audience. Just say like, hey guys, I fell on difficult financial times and yeah, I took advantage of you. You kind of tiptoed around that in the CoffeeZilla video, but you're not saying it with your whole chest anymore and making up excuses for it, even though it's an inexcusable thing that you've done.
And now it's everybody else's fault because he got hyped up. He got hyped up. Come on, man.
You should then refund everyone that lost money in this shitcoin scam that you've pumped. And then you should be working towards actually making things right and stop being the lying, manipulative asshole that you are.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was it Charlie's video why he changed his mind?
I don't want to see you dead, Boogie, and you know that. That's a very gross thing to say, to make that claim. And you know how disgusting that is, which is why you say it. But I want to make it very clear right now. What I want is for you to stop being a lying manipulator. I'm going to play a little bit of his announcement video for this, because he really stands by that it's all just supposed to be a joke for his community, supposed to bring them together to laugh at the parody of Andrew Tate, where he's playing Andrew Cake, and it's all part of the joke. But that excuse doesn't work, Boogie, when you actually launch a shitcoin alongside your satirical take on shitcoins, for your audience to actually lose money on, you dumb buffoon.
Fatty is a community for like-minded individuals that have broken free from the matrix.
You know, I often wonder when I watch this video, what is she doing on her phone?
True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin. Fatty for life.
Fatty for life, yeah, look at this graph. Looks like every other rug pull shitcoin that ever entered the market. But Fatty for life, yeah, Boogie's the champ, he's the king. Who cares how many of his audience lost money on this? He does his absolute best to deny that that's a possibility at all. I'll go ahead and go through his pinned tweet because he's been, of course, on Twitter, as he is known to do, having meltdowns, doing his best to justify indefensible actions that he takes. So here's his big manifesto on the Fatty debacle. An iconic Boogie intro here to the tweet. This is just so on brand for him.
And this is the tweet that he did a couple of days ago. Oh, God, Boogie. Boogie, you are such an idiot. Okay, all right, let's go through this tweet.
Classic. In the last few days, I have learned a lot about the internet, myself, and crypto. For those that don't know the Boogie lore, he also lost almost all of his money in crypto well before this, so even knowing just how dangerous it is to buy into this kind of shit, he still promotes it to his audience, even though he himself is the victim of losing tons and tons of money in crypto dog shit. But yeah, it doesn't matter to him. Since it's not him losing money this time, why would he care? My intent by launching a meme coin was to make people laugh and happy. I also wanted to give millionaires who like meme coins a new toy to play with. It doesn't have use, Boogie. The only thing they can play with is watching the graph go down. The only thing they're playing with is your balls as you teabag them with this scam. I also wanted to create a community among those people to interact with as I have through the LolCow Live community.
You have the LolCow Live community, and you have your own community, Boogie. What? Remember when he was, I can't remember I can't remember where it was that he said this. But he said that he sits at home all day with nothing to do. Boogie, you have a computer, you have the internet, you have the ability to go live. Go live. Work for your money. I mean, granted, listen, going live, it's not hard. This is not hard work by any means, okay? You're talking to a woman that used to be a mechanic, so I know this isn't hard work, all right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people who are saying, oh my God, that's the hardest thing I ever did. No, it's not, all right? But bro, work for your money. If you have to, stream 8 hours a day. You're not eating anymore because believe me, I know with that shot that you're taking, I personally forget to eat. I have to remind myself to eat every day because of that shot. And you will, when they up your dosage on that medicine, you will get to the point you have to remind yourself to eat every day. Boogie, stream, make merch, do what Medicare said to do what Chad Logic said to do.
Say I missed the mark is an understatement for sure. But some of the people that are angry for some weird reasons. This never targeted fans, in quotes. In the 90 seconds this was available on websites, a casual fan could not have created a Coinbase account, get verified, figure out how to buy Solana, which is a chore in itself, to then purchase a meme coin. It is literally impossible. That process takes hours, sometimes days. You are so unbelievably wrong. You know that. You are blatantly lying. I also don't understand why it's inconceivable for him to imagine that some of his fans already have Solana and have Coinbase accounts, because a lot of people do. Cryptocurrency isn't some like fringe unheard of thing anymore. It's a very mainstream thing people have been hearing about for years. So
that's what I didn't understand in Boogie's defense either. Boogie's acting like none of his fans already had wallets. He's literally acting like there's no way any of his fans had wallets. Boogie, you're malicious. I don't think you're the bumbling buffoon that you like to act like. That's an act. Boogie, this act isn't playing anymore. Boogie, you're almost 50 years old, bro. Stop it. You are too old to be acting like that. It is time for you to act like a grown-ass man.
a lot of them do have accounts and they could easily buy this in the 90 seconds it was available. This targeted my fans only to have them point and laugh at the absurdity of the character of the video and the idea that anyone would trust me for crypto advice. If the whole idea behind it, Boogie, was to just provide an entertaining video, why actually launch the shitcoin? Why even give them the opportunity to buy into something that you yourself know is worthless? You're open about how worthless it is and that it's just a waste of money. One of his early tweets is about how you shouldn't invest money in it. That's the way that he's trying to like hand wave his responsibility to his audience here by saying, well, he warned them not to put money into it, so it's kind of...
Yes. And you know what? And I was talking to Skip about this, and Skip said this, and it was perfect. What Skip said was perfect. She said him memeing it and making it into a meme and telling you not to buy into it and telling you it's a shit coin and telling you all the negative stuff about it through a meme is called plausible deniability. Because that was his out to be able to tell you, well, I told you not to invest in it. Plausible deniability by him memeing it. When Skip said that to me, I was like, oh my God, you're right. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That was his plausible deniability right there.
Their fault. Why even give them the option? If the whole point was just to give them something to laugh at, why give them something to immediately lose money on, Boogie? That's so weird. That doesn't seem like it'd be a good part of the joke, having them lose money too. That seems to get rid of the joke. It's almost as if it wasn't a joke to begin with. And you're using that as a convenient excuse to try and make it seem like it was never the intention to make money off exploiting your fans. I did, however, want to target crypto bros who play with meme coins all day, every day. Looking at the wallets that bought and sold this coin, it's clear that is the only people who played with this coin. Many of them holding tens of millions of Ethereum and Bitcoin, they wouldn't miss the tens of dollars they might have lost, but many more made money than lost, it appears. What a hero. You're such a hero of the people, Boogie. Regardless, I still believe those same crypto guys might find value in this coining community, and I hope they do. For those holding, I plan to keep chatting with you guys and chilling with you for as long as you think it's fun. To the rest of the internet, I am not sorry for getting involved in a dumb shit meme coin. I eject the idea that I was ever scamming fans, and that simply did not happen, period. Look at the wallets for proof of that.
He's so gross. He's so gross. Boogie is completely gross.
I still think a meme coin can be a funny and amusing distraction for people who have far more money than they know what to do with, and I hope we can continue to fuck around with this dumbass coin. That is just chef's kiss standard Boogie meal right there on his Twitter dog shit that he serves on the plate. Just absolute nonsense, lying out of his ass, trying his absolute best to come out of this looking like the good guy. Oh, I've learned a lot about myself, the internet, and crypto. Yeah, there was some short...
He's full of shit. He's full of shit. Now he's trying to get out of it, as what I showed you earlier.
Comings, I missed the mark, but you're actually all wrong because I'm not a bad guy. That was never the intention. Also, those crypto bros that I said can get that I won't lose sleep over, well, actually, I'm hoping they find real value in this because I'm also like a hero to the crypto bros as well as my community because I never targeted my fans. Yeah, I uploaded it to my YouTube channel, but that was only because I wanted them to laugh at the character, not actually put money into it. I mean, that was never part of the plan, but because they put money into it, now there's a great community, which was always the intention the entire time. It's just absolute ramblings of a madman, doing his absolute best to try and avoid looking like the bad guy. And in doing so, he always looks even more of a bad guy. In the interview he did with CoffeeZilla, he mentions his cancer diagnosis. Boogie has a form of cancer, and he is on hard times financially, a lot of it because of his crypto investments.
Yep.
Now he's running one of his own. And he talked about how the money that he got, like the $10,000 to promote this, immediately went into like his medical finance.
Remember, he got the 5K first, and then he was supposed to get 5K later on.
His medical needs. And he uses this as a shield, where it's like, oh, you know, this is going on, thus it shouldn't be a problem that I scam people. Because I need the money. There's plenty of other ways of making money, though, Boogie, besides just scamming your audience.
Yep.
Like, there was, for years, for actual years, you had so many other opportunities to make money and actually not be a piece of shit. but you have time and time again made the worst possible decisions, not only for yourself, but for those around you, and you have constantly dug yourself deeper and deeper holes. And now you keep posting tweets, deleting tweets, where you're doing this Jekyll and Hyde thing about how, oh, I might be going to jail anyway, so I'm going to take money on the way out. Buy fatty coin. And then into this where it's like, actually, I'm such a good guy. Like, we were just making a community, and you guys are getting mad for weird reasons.
Exactly. That's what Boogie does. It's like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. And he's like a yo-yo, man. He's like a yo-yo. Up and down, up and down, up and down.
I'm misunderstood. It's crazy because you can actually trace Boogie's spiral to his Twitter activity. The frequency in which he used Twitter directly correlates with the frequency at which he lost subscribers. As he used Twitter more, his YouTube subscribers went down more and more because he kept letting the mask slip at the really awful person behind the facade that he puts on YouTube.
Ooh, Charlie is cooking. Oh my God, Charlie. Charlie!
Directly correlates with the frequency to his ad for weird reasons. I'm misunderstood. It's crazy because you can actually trace Boogie's spiral to his Twitter activity. The frequency in which he used Twitter directly correlates with the frequency at which he lost subscribers. As he used Twitter more, his YouTube subscribers went down more and more because he kept letting the mask slip at the really awful person behind the facade that he puts on YouTube. He could not stop himself from saying the most revolting things and being the most unlikable asshole through Twitter. He was addicted to it, and he recognized so many times that if he just deleted Twitter, his life, his online career would have been in a much better spot, but he just can't help himself, and to this day, still can't help himself. Here's his most recent tweet, for example. I learned years ago that if I fart in public, Mudahar will make a video saying I gave people cancer. I'm pretty much free to do whatever I want because even when I try to do something nice, people say I ate a baby or something.
Boogie, stop. Stop. He is, oh my God, Boogie is so incredibly frustrating. I do not like this man. I do not like this man at all. I don't get it.
In standard Boogie fashion, making himself the victim of everything imaginable. Somehow he's the victim in this pump and dump crypto scam that he's running here because Mudahar made a mean video about him. Oh man, it doesn't matter what I do because people are just going to say that I ate a baby or something. Mudahar is going to insult me no matter what. So what, I did a crypto pump and dump doesn't mean Mudahar needs to be nasty and rude about it. I can't even remember the last time Boogie2988 did something genuinely nice without it being something to benefit him personally.
Exactly.
I can't think of it. And it's certainly not this crypto scam. There's no way you're going to sit there and actually try and say that this meme shitcoin that you've started is somehow a nice thing that you don't deserve to be getting insulted for.
Ooh! I'm telling you now, I think it's Charlie's video that made him come out with that tweet today. Charlie cooked them. He cooked them. He put them on the spit and just started rotating. The piggy got cooked. Oh my God.
That's absolute lunacy. You yourself have said multiple times how worthless this is and you shouldn't be putting money into it and that you're basically stupid if you do. Like, and you're going to try and sit here and make a claim like, oh, even if I do something nice, they're just going to say I'm bad anyway. You're not doing anything nice. You are literally scamming your audience. No matter how much you want to plug your ears and close your eyes to deny that fact, you are. You have. You are scamming them with this. He also keeps saying that he hasn't sold any of his fatty coin, and it doesn't matter. Even if you really haven't sold any, I don't know why you'd sell now since it's completely flatlining, but even if you haven't sold any even when it was up, it doesn't change the fact that it's still a pump and dump scam and someone made a lot of money from this. The people that paid you to promote this in the first place. You did make 10,000 doubloons from the promotion of it. So you did make money from it, even if it isn't from the direct sale of the coin.
10,000 and it was at a market value of what, 3 million? How much money do you think they made compared to your measly 10,000?
That you hold, you still made 10 grand, which is a lot more than any one of your fans that bought into this trusting you. But anyway, I don't need to rant any further about this. If you want actual information about the scam, I highly recommend checking out Voidzilla's video or Mudahar's coverage of this. They both did a great job going over everything around it. I'm just here to talk about what a manipulative, stupid asshole Boogie2988 is and how baffling it is that he keeps finding new ways to devolve even further into degeneracy. It's shocking. That's really about it. So yeah.
I mean, true. It is shocking. Okay, let me go see what Mudahar is doing, because I've been told like 3 or 4 times now that Mudahar is going to hell off. Funny how this man-child parrots the opposite, hoping his meme token scam gets pumped to own all the people rightfully calling him out. I've seen kindergartners take more accountability, LMAO. He lies so much and gets surprised people don't believe anything he ever says. I figured the fans I had left neither knew enough about crypto or to buy it, or most people were smart enough not to buy a coin from the idiot who lost everything in crypto. Guess I was wrong. I would kill to see you guys pump this coin to annoy Mutahar and CoffeeZilla. You idiot. Oh my god, you are such an idiot, bro. And then this also aged well. I've been emailed by 2 cryptocurrency companies who want me to promote their shitcoin. As much as I like money, I refuse. If you're going to invest, find a long-term safe coin and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Shitcoins are worse than gambling. And that was from September 10th, 2021. Oh my god, Muda! No, Muda! No! Oh my god! Oh! Oh, and there's Colossal. Do your thing comment, cock. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Boogie on that spit roast.